Hello everyone! Welcome back to Sega Spark Weekend, Persona 4, Arena Ultimax. I double checked, that is indeed the title. I'm player one AnthonyTZ, and last episode we did Yosuke's Chapter 3, and we actually got to fight somebody! Yu Narukami's shadow. So, now we have two options here. We can either go with Yu's Chapter 4 or Teddy's Chapter 4. I kind of wanted to go with Teddy, but maybe we should go with you. Oh. He's in the Velvet Room. What a coincidence, so are we! Well, since we're already here, might as well go with that.
Ah, welcome to the Velvet Room.
I know that voice. When I look around, I see an endlessly blue space that I've come to know and well. It's the Velvet Room, a place where the ceiling floor and even the walls are deep azure. It exists between mind and matter, and not far away from me sit two figures.
Did I startle you?
No, but...
I'm sure that I opened the front door to leave for Juness. I don't remember it ever connecting to the Velvet Room before. Or is this a dream?
I have business with you today, so I've summoned you. Marie?
Yay! Another figure steps forth when Margaret, the resident of this room, calls to her.
Sorry, I asked her to do this. There's something I have to do right now.
Mari, or rather, the minor goddess who now protects this town, speaks cryptically of a crisis.
What happened?
I can't really tell you because of the rules of this room, but you've noticed, right? Something terrible's about to happen to
I just realized this is the first time I'm ever hearing her English voice actress. Every other time, it's usually her Japanese one. In the Persona 4 Golden animation, that hasn't gotten an English dub yet, so I watched it with the Japanese dub. And the other time I heard her voice was in Persona Q2, which everyone has their Japanese voice actor and actresses. Huh. It's exactly the voice I would have pictured for Mari, honestly. Good job!
I'll do my best to stop it. But that won't even come close to being enough. So, you might end up in danger again. Because of this.
I see. Mari could be said to be one of the same with this town. Any problems with the town leads directly to problems with Mari, creating a burden on her. Mari's fighting this too.
Leave it to me. I'll protect this town from whatever's coming.
Mari looks surprised for a moment at my words. Then she looks down and says nothing.
Marie, are you okay?
You stupid goody-goody womanizing lame-o. Just hurry and get out of here.
That's a mean thing to say to a person worried about you. Well, that is like her. Still, she may be toughing it out, sorry. But I can tell this abnormality is eating away at Mari. Are we going to see some of her poems?
You still have a lot to learn. You may have noticed, but your precious town faces an even greater threat than before.
Yeah, put it on auto read for right now.
Someone is attempting to merge Inaba with the other world, which you once called the Midnight Channel.
What?
Fortunately, Marie's powers are currently protecting the townspeople, but that will not last long.
What do you mean?
A town that's become a labyrinth choked by fog and silence. Inaba exists in a unique time right now. Only Persona users who have accepted their suppressed egos are able to freely move about through the evil red fog. But at this rate, the fog will thicken, and those who cannot use such powers will be swallowed into this world.
What's got you spooked?
So that's what General Teddy meant by within the hour.
Oh, UPS.
This will be the third ordeal thrust upon you. Or perhaps it is the continuation of the second. Will you overcome it with aplomb this time as well?
Go. You can do this. And as for the culprit in this case...
Why are you fading out? That's odd. Mari's voice is starting to sound hazy. And this sensation, I felt it before. It's the feeling I get when I leave the velvet room. Wait, no! Mari's not done yet! The culprit in this case, but before I can hear the most crucial part of Mari's message, my consciousness is slowly swallowed up by the darkness. I took it off of auto read because of the reading parts. Might as well read that myself. When I come to, I'm standing in front of the Dojima residence. I can't just stand around here, though, as if to shake off my fears, I start running towards Juness.
That's odd. I passed by here earlier, too.
The same sign again, and turns that shouldn't exist, just like Margaret said. The neighborhoods of Inaba have become a maze in this red fog. It really is just like the TV world. I get the feeling that shadows could come crawling out from the shadows of ordinary buildings, and I shake my head at such thoughts. Is this anxiety because of the fog too?
Margaret called this a continuation of what happened the other day.
When Labris was thrown into the TV world, her kidnapper said, "You got the better of me this time." If this is the continuation of the other day, then that means he's already making his next move. The culprit's objective then was to gather powerful shadows. Is that what he's setting up to do this time as well? But something's bothering me. What is it? Is there something I'm missing? Just when I'm about to sort through the pieces once more, the red fog parts and I see a familiar building in front of me. Every day is great at...
You're Juness.
Why is he here?
Out of the corner of my eye, I see a figure pass by and enter Juness through the front door. It's...
Yosuke.
What a relief to see him safe. But it looks like he didn't hear me because he keeps going and disappears into Juness.
Yosuke, wait!
Are we gonna fight Shadow Yosuke now? I hurry after him. The elevators aren't lit and I don't see them and don't seem to be moving, so I ignore them and run up the stairs. Yosuke looked like he was headed for the food court of the rooftop. I have to follow him. That's a lot of
Yosuke!
pandas. When I call out to the person standing in the food court, Yosuke turns around while gripping the fence and smirks.
Yo, it's you! Well, I had a feeling someone would show up.
That's what I was thinking, too. Are you alone? Where's Teddy?
Teddy? Oh, that useless ball of fur?
Something's not right. Teddy and Yosuke bicker all the time, but their bond of trust is stronger than anyone else's underneath it. But the way Yosuke talked about him just now had this obvious current of disdain to it.
Are you really Yosuke?
Shit.
Who cares?
You just picks up
Either
on
way,
it.
You're done for. Plus, take a look at that.
There's the tower. Yosuke points to what's behind me. When I turn to look, I see he's pointing at something beyond the red haze. On the hill beyond the distorted neighborhoods, most likely the site of Yasugami High, where I used to attend, looms a bizarre, long, and unnaturally thin shadow.
What is that?
When I rush over to the fence, the wind pushes away the fog, letting me see the thin shadow for what it really is. A grotesque tower that defies reality. Nothing like any normal building. The image of Mitsuru-san's people being crucified passes through my mind.
Don't tell me.
You understand the rules now? That's where you're headed, if you want to save your precious friends and this world.
I squint to try and get a better look at the tower through the fence, but the fog blows in again and conceals that abomination. I almost thought it was about to say abnormality. As I continue to stare at it, hoping the wind will change, I sense Yosuke move.
Persona.
Evil Jiraiya!
Look out, you!
Hey, real Yosuke! As I react to Yosuke's moves, Yosuke's persona comes charging in with tremendous speed, gouging the fence with its arm. What is going on here?
Persona! And 2 Yosuke's!
Don't be fooled! That's a fake me! Don't get in my way. Persona!
Have I ever mentioned that I love the music for Persona 4? Have it on my iPod. That's a cool screenshot. 2 Jiraiya's clash fiercely, and an immense shockwave shakes up the surrounding air. As the Personas cross swords, what look like sparks scatter all across the darkened food court. The 2 Yosuke summon their personas before my eyes.
This guy's not me or my shadow. It's a fake that was made with a chunk of a shadow.
Chunk of a shadow?
General Teddy set this up. He supposedly made these things to force us to fight. Thing is, we can summon our personas here too. We have to beat them all and move on.
Welcome back, Peanut. You done barking at the UPS people? The 2 Jiraiya's use the rebound of their powers to put distance between each other, though the opponent is a fake. This shows their skills are perfectly matched.
Yosuke, are you alright?
To be honest, I'm exhausted. But if this is more of the P1, we can't let ourselves lose.
Oh, so you noticed too. The culprit behind Labrys's kidnapping is doing this as well.
Right. I don't know what they're after. Let's defeat this thing and keep going. Morons! You still don't get it, do you? You're both going down here. Don't act so tough. You might be a copy of me, but there's no way you can beat you and me at the same time. 2 against 1, huh? We're being all fair and square, but I see you'd rather play dirty.
Sorry, just listen to the music.
Useless vermin, you can't do anything unless you're huddled together. You're completely forgetting the rules. The P1 climax is supposed to be all one-on-one battles. I'm not going to take on 2 of you at once. Now, bring on the ring.
On the fake Yosuke signal, 4 red pillars fall out of the sky. The pillars tower over the food court, surrounding both ourselves and the fake. They give off an eerie light.
Whoa!
What is this?
Come on, first come, first served. Oh, and I guess I'll tell you something else. Ignoring me and trying to run ahead will get you nowhere. Like I said before, if you want to stop the world from ending, you've got no choice but to head to Yasogami High. Now, though, you're already in the ring. Those red pillars create invisible walls. And there's no way to get rid of them but to win one-on-one. In other words, the only way you can save your world is for one of you to defeat me. Damn it. Invisible walls again? What are we gonna do? Can we trust anything he's saying?
Think about the way the previous P1 Grand Prix worked. There's no reason to doubt these invisible walls exist. There's no way to confirm what the fake Yosuke is saying. And even if there was, beating him in a 2-on-1 fight resulted in us being trapped here, and it would be a hollow victory.
Jeez, you just don't know when to give in.
Keep thinking I'm hearing other
Can't you
things.
just go on and fight when it's not against your friends? You already know it's a fake.
You.
Yes, it's the lovely General Teddy. I've been watching all this time, and what am I seeing? I poured my heart into making fakes who look exactly like you, all to set up a good fight. What more do you want?
Can it? With all that fair and square stuff you were saying, were we somehow not supposed to think something's going on with all this?
Yosuke, how cruel. I just want to feel your fighting spirit. No, this is fine with me, you know. At such a leisurely pace, the world really will be destroyed. Now, hurry up and fight to the death!
Oh, that bastard. Even the fake one's not half as cute as he thinks.
Calm down, Yosuke. Getting flustered is exactly what they want.
Still, we have no other choice than to fight the fake here. The question is, who will go up against it? Yosuke or me? Well, it's his chapter. I might as well go with you. I already played as Yosuke. But Yosuke should fight his own shadow. I'm sure we'll find other ones. If not, then... Yosuke fought you. You fights Yosuke. Balance.
Finally.
Closing in.
When did I just get good? I spoke too soon.
Can you take it? Damn.
Shit, that was so much easier than the first fight we did in the last episode.
You really are strong.
The red pillars surrounding us shatter, and the fake Yosuke loses cohesion while black bubbles burst from it. What looked like glowing grains of sand quietly emerge from it. As they get caught up in the fog, the glowed grains disappear into the sky.
It really was a chunk of a shadow.
You could have trusted me at least on that part, you know. Though that doesn't make me feel better about seeing this happen so many times.
Many times? Did you fight a fake version of someone else before coming here?
Yeah. It was, a fake you.
Me? Huh. Are you alright?
Oh, sure. I figured out pretty quick that it wasn't you. These guys aren't trying too hard to act like us. It's not like before when they were trying to upset us. That makes it even more disturbing.
They're not trying to hide, and they're fighting fair. That seems really fishy in itself.
A little bit.
Well, the rule where you have to win one-on-one before moving on seems to be the same as before. But something's telling me we shouldn't believe everything they're saying either.
Yosuke is right. It certainly looks like the culprit has come to settle this fair and square, but he's also taken Mitsu-san and the town hostage, leaving us no choice but to fight. Which means there must be a reason they're so adamant on fighting us one-on-one.
That reminds me, is Teddy okay? Have you seen anyone else?
Huh? Oh, Teddy sniffed out Yukiko with that nose of his and took off to find her. Some help that guy was. You have no idea how much trouble I had to go through to find you.
Well, you showed up just in time to save me. Anyway, I'm relieved to hear Teddy's nose is working. Let's leave the others to him. We need to get to Yasugami High. There's not much time left until this supposed end of the world.
Whoa, wait a sec. That fake said the same thing, but why Yasugami High?
I don't know why, but it looks like that's where we have to go. See?
When I point to where I saw the tower, Yosuke rushes over to the fence. His flustered expression changes to surprise on seeing the tower looming on the hill past the hazy red fog.
Is that Yasugami High? What's happened to it?
We'll have to go there and find out. Mitsuru-san and her friends are probably there too.
Damn it, everything's going according to their plan, huh?
Yeah, but we have to do this. I'll be counting on your help, Yosuke. What's the matter?
Nah, you're right. It's not that there's nothing we can do without each other. It's that with each other, we can do anything.
That's right. P1 Climax rules say we have to fight one-on-one. We'll obey them. But we're definitely not incapable of doing anything without crowding together. Each of us can be as strong as we need to be, if it's for the sake of others and we believe in the cause.
Sorry. Guess I wasn't thinking straight. Let's go, partner.
I nod. Yosuke looks like he's overcome his doubts, and together we run towards Yasugami High through the maze-like town. Eventually we reach the base of the hill, where we discover a sign with an arrow pointing toward the P1 Climax main site. It's no longer a maze from here on. There's There's a little bit of distortion, but it's the usual school route I remember taking every day. If I ignore the P1 climax, flyers passed everywhere, like election posters, that is.
These again? How much more are they going to bring up those painful memories? Whoa!
Yosuke suddenly stops his complaining. What's just come to view for both of us is a strangely decorated school building, just like in the P1 Grand Prix from the other day, and that bizarre tower that looms over the rooftop.
Holy crap! It really is on top of our school. Why is it so big? That voice! Was that Yukiko?
Let's hurry.
After nodding to each other, we make a dash towards the Yasugami High main gate. Please be safe, Yukiko. To be continued. These fairly are like around 20 minutes or so, I feel like. Wow, we did quite a bit. Wow! That was a long chapter. Well, next thing's next is Teddy, and we'll do that next time. See you guys soon for more Persona 5. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So used to saying Persona 5 on this channel. 30 episodes of that, 4 episodes of this. You do the math of which one I've said more. See you guys later.